actually do
to
give
be
up.
fair, I do live further away. He lives at what 20 minutes away from here. I live like an hour.
No.
Oh, okay.
That does not. That
I don't
does.
know. I feel I got the right to be slightly late.
What right?
You know, same elementary school.
Even now, when we're in America, we're aliens.
Still aliens.
I came here, I'm like, where is my wings? Like, sizzle on my tongue.
Hopefully this is a platform that makes people feel safe.
I completely almost forgot.
Are you? Oh, so you're in a studio, like you're
Yeah, we're in our
renting?
studio. Yeah,
Oh,
This is my
so
partner in
cool.
crime, mate. He's always late.
I'm always late.
He's a hassle, man. I'll
I
tell you
just
that.
arrive on. If you give me 2 times, for example, 12 to 1, I'm gonna come for 1.
You know-
It's enough.
All right, okay.
Anyways,
sorry,
Everybody
guys.
has like that friend. I feel like it's true.
Yeah,
This is
exactly.
true.
We also have a friend who's
And if
always
you
late.
don't, you're that friend.
all right. I'm gonna introduce myself. By the way, I'm Eric. Obviously, you know the annoying one over there.
Stop looking at me, bruv.
Look, do you know
the
what?
camera's right there.
It's
What's
habit.
wrong with
I just
you?
naturally, like, I hear your voice coming over there, so I look there.
So we saw you guys in TikTok. Like that's like where you're like most popular, I think, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
And I was like, whoa, these
Super
are
cool.
bananas. And then I saw you guys like comment on our stuff. I was like, whoa, this is cool. We got another podcast commenting.
Another,
So
yeah.
like how did you guys make this podcast and why bananas?
I think the bananas part was people usually guess it pretty easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you explain that part?
So yeah, so I was born in UK. A bunch of bananas. We have literally, if you know, bananas, yellow on the outside, white on the inside. That's how I guess.
I mean, that's usually what
Identify.
Yeah, identify as.
that's usually what banana. Like when somebody
Banana.
calls like an Asian person a banana, that's usually what it signifies.
Yeah.
You know, you're Asian on the outside, but you're whitewashed inside.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what it is.
But that's what it's said. That's how it's said over here, anyway.
Yeah.
So-
I mean, people call me in Hong Kong. People call me what's it called again? Joksing. Is it Joksing?
Oh,
yeah, that is new
Yeah,
to
yeah.
us.
That's definitely new to us. We've never heard of that until we came here.
Yeah, everyone, all my friends from in Hong Kong literally call me that, and I'm just like, what does it mean? And
Why
then
are you Joksing? I thought Joksing means like someone who is Canto born outside of, like in America.
yeah. So my parents are from Hong Kong. Does that work? Is that right? I don't know.
Yeah, and you were born in UK?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's why.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Realize how much I
Mhm.
can't relate to this conversation. I know nothing about Canto.
Oh yeah, Eric.
Oh yeah,
now-
what about you?
Eric's Vietnamese.
Vietnamese.
No,
Okay.
I'm Vietnamese, but my roots is Chinese. But I know nothing. I can't speak any form of Chinese, Canto, Mandarin, nothing.
That's like
Yeah,
me
we're in
with,
the- we're in the
my,
same boat.
with my like
Yes.
nationality, you know. It's like
Yeah, we don't
I'm
say
Filipino
that.
and Sri Lankan, but I have no idea.
Yeah, you guys are from Macau. That's crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah. We're both half Filipino, and she's half Sri Lankan, and then I'm half Brazilian. But
Oh.
we identify as Bacanese, I guess.
We identify as outcasts because
Outcast, yeah.
Now we know where the name comes from.
yes.
Yes.
Oh my
Well,
god, the amount of times we have to like explain ourselves, or even like like people just like hating on us just because like why are you speaking Canto if you're like from America or like something like that. I'm like, we're not from America.
Like
But
you're not Canto.
You've got so many mixes going on, and nobody would expect you to speak Canto.
that's right. They're
Yeah,
like, why
yeah,
do you
exactly.
sound so American? And it's like, well, because we watch like blockbusters.
Actually, then there's
So
no
a bunch
there
of
might be-
bananas. It's 2 of you?
Yeah, basically.
and then,
For
like,
now,
we
anyway.
Bring on guests to add extra. Sometimes, like
Yeah, we just like talk about experiences and whatever they want to talk about, because I feel like representation in the UK, especially, it's not very highlighted. So
Yeah, that's another thing. Like I was curious about like what's the difference between kind of being Asian in the UK and being Asian here in America. Like we could compare it. Like,
yeah, we was gonna talk about that. Yeah, exactly. Obviously we haven't lived in America. We don't really know anything about Asian Americans. So, I guess what was it, Eric? You said you wanted to talk about.
Oh yeah, actually, I was quite curious because from what the only understanding I know is that like obviously during the COVID period, Asians weren't being treated that well by just people that associated Asians and COVID. So I'm just wondering if any form of like I guess discrimination or some type of hate still goes on now in America. Is it like quite normalized, or was that just because of COVID, or is it still going on?
What do you think, Yasmin?
Well, I think most of it, I mean, she's in Florida, I'm in New York. I think most of it happens like in like the city, the more densely populated places where like you see like a mix of Asian and white, and and I think a lot of the accidents that I heard are like cases were in the city or like near the city, around the city. Like in subways or
Okay, so
corner
places
stores kind of thing.
yeah.
I mean, I just want to.
seen
Sorry, that was
news
such a
about
deep
it,
question.
Yeah, no, it was a deep question.
That was a deep question right off the bat, and it was just like
it's
on
because-
serious.
No,
No,
we
it's
shit.
get
because the
it.
thing is,
I
right?
was just like, oh shit, okay.
No, because when me and him before we started the we jumped on onto the Zoom call. He was like, oh, like what type of question should we talk about? I was like, well, this is on my mind, but it's literally completely different to what he had in mind. Like my one was a
it's
bit more
fine.
serious, so I was like, maybe I should have bring it up. But he just threw me under the bus. He was
No,
like,
no,
so-
we totally get it. We're like two different people. We also host
Yeah,
the same
yeah,
podcast,
yeah.
but we have different minds.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean-
yeah. No, yeah. I always go like out of topic sometimes too. So it's like, she kind of just
That's
derails
probably
me
gonna be
back.
me.
Yeah. So
Because obviously, like I said, I don't know anything to do with like Canto and
no,
so-
yeah, dude. Like that's yeah. Well, with the Asian hate stuff, like that's the thing. America's so big, and the stuff that
Yeah.
gets on the news is like stuff like what she said is in busy areas and stuff like that. It's very unfortunate that it ever happens, and when we do see news, it's like so sad because we are like thinking about our moms, like if they were
Yeah.
here or something.
Mm.
And then
We
there was
don't
one
really
time
look,
I
Asian. You know what I
one
mean?
time I saw like a Filipino like older like middle-aged man getting interviewed, and I was like, he sounds just like my dad. It could have been my dad, like because like he got like flashed in the face in the subway. It was like so stupid. But yeah, it's scary, but it's not everywhere. That's what I
Yeah,
want to say.
yeah.
Like like how news kind of highlights like the bad
yeah, they
stuff.
highlight the negative parts.
Yeah. And then our parents would be like, "Oi, be careful there. Like, don't go there, don't go here." But it's like,
but we're fine. Like
I don't
mean,
see
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
didn't get
yeah.
any. Did you?
Yeah.
Like I feel like I got more hate in Macau.
no,
Like
I just feel like obviously in the UK is just this obviously a lot less people than in America, right? What's the-
true.
Is it?
Yeah, you could
Are you being
drive
serious
in.
right now?
Yeah. You could drive from
I'm
like
tired,
Florida
you know
for
what?
8
You
hours
know
and
what I
still
just
not
said?
come
I'm
out from the
tired.
States.
Tired.
It's
Bro,
crazy.
you don't know how big the UK is compared to how big America is compared to the UK.
No.
I'm actually
America's
bad,
like
sorry.
almost like the whole of
Let me
Europe.
drink my
like,
coffee first.
Yeah. I'm sorry about my partner. He's from Vietnam. It's just a bit mad over there. Not gonna lie.
Born here, sharp.
Dude,
I'm joking.
I was
No
the
disrespect
same
to
way.
Vietnamese people. No
I was the
disrespect to
same way
Vietnamese
like
people.
This is how
before.
he
how to
treats
say?
me. This is why I'm not thinking correctly.
Before coming to America, that's what I thought. Like everything is just, like you could just like fly from the east side to the west side to like check out California,
Yeah.
but then no, that's like freaking
No.
12 hours away, like by flight.
yeah, if I go to her, it's like Germany going to Italy.
Yeah.
Jeez,
And
that
even
is-
just like the same state has like different types of people within, like I'm in
Yeah,
South
yeah.
Florida, so it's like there's a lot of like mixed
So
people
how
here.
often do you guys meet
But
up?
the north, it's like crazy,
It's
like
a lot.
Florida man type of thing.
We met up like 2 years ago, and no. You came to New York.
Oh yeah,
just a
the
month
most
ago.
recent time I was in New York City, like we met up in New York City. Even New York is huge, guys. She's not in New York City,
Yeah.
She had to like travel like 2
An
hours.
hour and a half. Yeah.
Back and forth. I was like, oh my god! And then just for one episode of us like together, like so
That's
much like,
crazy.
work. Yeah, that's
Why America? Why did you guys move to America then?
Well, first it was she moved first with
Mhm.
her man.
I'm not wearing it, but I was just gonna. Yeah, I'm
Uh,
married.
yeah, and then I met an American man as well, and then
Oh, very
we
nice,
came
very
here.
nice.
But
For a man.
separately, we both kind of met our own man, and then we separately moved here. And then one day, I just saw on her story like tagged New Jersey. Like, what the heck? You're in New Jersey? What?
And you reconnected.
Small world,
Yeah.
small world.
Oh,
And
that's
then that was like only after a year of like actually living in America, then we realized that we were in like America together, and then we met up in New Jersey. Like, and then we didn't even have the podcast yet. It was like
Mm.
She had a podcast.
Yeah, I did like
Oh, so-
vlogging on YouTube before. So like I would.
Oh, come on.
So when I was like bored,
You gotta look at her old skits. They're
Yeah.
hilarious.
Definitely check those out.
Yeah, those are always the best ones.
No.
What was the
it's
skits
really
about?
Embarrassing.
Do a
Just
little
stupid
demonstration.
shit. No,
Yeah,
it's
do
just
it.
stupid shit. It's just me like ranting about like I don't know girls like not being able to pee right like on the seat.
What?
On the seat. It's like what the fuck is wrong with you? Like I like stupid shit. But yeah, like there's just some skits with me and my friends as well in college. Like if you ever want to watch, it's on Life with Paji. But
Okay.
yeah, it's embarrassing. And yeah, I was
wanna
just
watch it
doing
now.
that by myself. I was just recording stuff by myself, and she was like, "Oh my god, I totally want to be a guest on your podcast." I was like, "What about do it with me?" Because I was
Yeah.
just so bored. I don't even know what to say, and it was during COVID, so it was like my topics were very like just sad. so it was like I invited her, and then we started like making podcasts together. And so
So much better when you
yeah.
do it with someone you're like you vibe with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And I do it with him.
What's your story?
I don't know about the vibe though. The vibe is a bit off. Still, not gonna lie, but yeah.
The
There's these
Cantonese
guys-
part really like found us because like we are from like Chinese school together. We grew up in Macau and went to Chinese school together. So like that's really what like really uniquely connects us. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
we
Okay.
tried
It
to find our
wasn't-
niche, but it's like
It wasn't our intention to go like full on Cantonese. We kind of like
People
like
found
you, I
us.
guess. We wanted to talk about like being Asian in
Yeah.
America.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But then I guess
When
we
you
don't
say-
look Asian enough.
It flew off, it rocketed, and then obviously you stuck with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
But
true.
what-
I mean, but
your
you do it.
story?
You do it good though. Like you basically like you use Cantor and then you kind of highlight the comedic aspects of the language, which I think is really great.
That's
Yeah,
how like,
I think
I
so, yeah.
remember shit too, you know, like in school, like it's not like how they do it, like because we're not traditional. So and I'm not good in school, so I have to make it like at least, you know, interesting for me to
Yeah,
learn.
and
So
it
that's
also
how I do
it's
it.
also educational as well in a comedic manner, so people are more likely to take what you're saying on board and learn from it. I wish like I could actually like for me, I speak Vietnamese, but I don't know it that well to turn that into like a niche that we can use. Like it's impossible
Yeah,
for me.
I understand. Like
And
this
for
us
him
with
as well, he
Tagalog.
can't even
also.
speak Vietnamese properly.
Yeah.
If you
I
saw a
get
recent
it.
video,
Which one?
the one where we rank like he ranks
Oh.
5 different Vietnamese dishes.
You
That's
really
so
wanna go-
popular.
Every pronunciation was butchered.
Excuse me. All right, relax. Yeah,
Horrendous.
relax.
I've literally people were highlighting in the comments like we had white friends that pronounce these dishes better than him,
Alright, okay,
and it was just honestly I agreed with them. It's just that bad. It was just that bad.
Eric.
It was
Relax.
horrendous.
You had engagement.
It was so bad. I even interacted with every like pretty much all those comments. I was like, I agree with you guys. Like honestly, like he's a disappointment to us. Like we don't claim.
What
we don't claim-
disappointment to us? What do you mean?
We don't claim him. We don't.
Excuse
claim
me?
him.
You
We
don't.
don't claim
Oh, right. Okay.
Hey, we have Asian parents. We're used to being a disappointment.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, yes, that's true.
Oh,
Oh
man.
my
But how did you guys meet? Like, what's your?
Oh,
what's your-
so it's
Oh,
actually
this is.
where do we start off? So we started university and we chose the same course. So we met on our graphic design course.
Mhm.
We found obviously we're both Chinese Viet, born and raised in the UK. But then it turns out there's more that kind of like I guess linked us in some way. Like we actually have the same birthday as well. Just
Oh,
1 year
What?
apart.
What?
1
When's
year
your
apart.
birthday?
I have to
15th
share my
September.
birthday
We
with
share
this
our
guy.
birthday. So even with our friends, if one of us has a
Crazy.
birthday, it's the birthdays for both of us,
Oh my gosh.
which is great.
Imagine sharing a birthday with this guy. Come on, that's
so
Which
just.
is great.
cute.
it's a
It's
forever
not good.
thing now.
I don't mind it. You hate.
I wish it was just my day, or you know, like, do you know what I mean? Like, guys, share it with you
See,
now.
people
We're
are-
celebrating
he's
both
just selfish.
of you.
Yeah,
No, yeah,
That's
like,
sweet. Now
we-
you'll forever remember
we-
each other's birthday. That's why.
exactly.
Yeah, exactly. That's why when my birthday comes, he better remember it because there's no
And
way
he
he's
still,
forgetting.
and he still hasn't bought me a gift, by the way. He still hasn't bought.
To be fair, we balance it out. He doesn't.
Nah,
buy
we don't
me a
balance
gift. I
anything.
don't buy him. I don't buy him a
No,
gift.
no,
I
no.
don't buy him
no.
a gift. He doesn't buy me a gift.
There's no balance, mate. In this relationship, it's just a one way, mate. I tell you.
What have
Where
you
is
bought
the
me?
one way?
You haven't bought me
Which
shit.
one way?
Hey, what do you mean?
You haven't bought me shit.
There's 7-Up on your table right there.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
but no, we like. I think we've known each other for about 5 years now. Actually, is it 5 years?
it's been a minute.
From university.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
university, it's been 5 years now,
Whoa.
and we still know each other.
That's so cool.
Uh-huh.
And
I
then
think
you
it's
decided to
One of
start.
the longest friendships I've kept.
Oh.
Oh.
Because I'm very bad. I'm very bad. At
Why you
keeping-
do this now,
No,
bro?
no, no. I mean,
Why you do this now?
I'm very bad at keeping in touch with people. Like even with my I got neighbors, right? and I'll go out, for example, I'll go out to the park to play basketball, and I'll like, for example, I wouldn't even hit them up. Like, I wouldn't even call them, to the point that they'll come out, they'll be like, I'm actually hurt. Like, you literally, I saw you walk by, and I was like, I expected you to call. You just did not call. Like, literally. They're gonna watch this video and they're gonna be like, yeah, you know.
Bro, are you in primary school? What's going on? Why are you
It's just that, you know what? It's a 50-50. When I go out, like, sometimes I'll call them up and I'll be like, oh yeah, do you want to come out? And sometimes I'm just really lazy and I can't be asked. So if they happen to hear my voice, which is not hard because I've got a very loud voice, then they can just pop out on their own. So, and they always got their window wide open anyway. They're gonna know if I'm out. So.
God,
I kind of understand. You know,
That's
sometimes I see
adorable.
someone like on the street, I will like, you know, look away first and hope they say hi. Because I'm like, you know, I'm also scared. Like, what if I go say hi and they're like, you know, they talk too much, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I can't.
And to be fair, I'm pretty
now.
sure. The thing is, right, my friend, when we were talking about it yesterday, he was like, I was like, well, to be fair, like, you had work today anyway. He was like, it would have been nice to be asked anyway. I was like, what's the point of that then? It's just a waste of time. If you're gonna go work, no, if you're gonna go work anyway, there was no point of me inviting you out. But he's like, oh yeah, but would it be nice if you at least, you know?
I mean,
Yeah, I don't get people like that. They're like, yeah, I want to be invited. And I'm like, but you never come to things. I'm like, yeah, but I still want to be
American,
invited.
by the way.
it's like, all
American
right.
moved to London. I'm gonna put that out there.
Oh,
for you guys to know.
no.
That's your people.
First of all, we're not American.
Oh my God, yeah.
Well, you're American now.
For reals though.
I
My
guess we
God.
are trying to be American with our.
Yeah.
I
passports.
try. I like now it's like I have to try to small talk, and then when I do, and I'm like I give like myself an applaud. I'm like, look at me being nice.
So obviously you moved to America. Is there any treatment, like, do you get treated differently because you moved there and you wasn't born there?
Treated differently here.
Yeah, like, because for
America.
example, if I was to give it like this, like, obviously I was born in London, so if I go to Vietnam for a holiday and then the locals figure out that I'm a foreigner, then I get the tourist tax, where they, everything they sell me is like what, 100%
Oh my
interest.
God, yeah.
Like, and everything's increased like double the original price.
Yeah.
So that is like, do you get treated differently because you wasn't born in
Well,
America?
when I go to Philippines, like that would be it. Like my cousins would be like, she's from the city, like, and they'll like be talking to me in English because I don't know how to speak their province language, but in America, like I guess when we tell them we're from Macau, they're like, oh, that's cool. Like they're like interested, Like I guess there's so many people mixed here and from not from here.
There's so many that there's no like tourist tax or anything like that. Everyone is taxed.
Everyone does get taxed.
There's no discrimination here.
For real.
The thing
Everybody
is,
gets
it's funny because back when I went to Vietnam when I was younger, I used to think of it as a flex that I was a foreigner. So I would casually try to bring out, speaking English, like, so people know that I'm a foreigner. But now if I go to Vietnam, I try to hide it because of that tourist tax.
Yeah.
Can they tell like from the way you speak?
Yeah, because I don't have the Vietnamese accent because
they can tell.
Because I was born here, I have like I call it the Chinglish, even though it doesn't sound like it's a Viet English.
Yeah, why Chinglish?
I don't know. It's the easiest way. It's just
that's how it is.
It's just the association of an Asian language and English. But yeah, if I go over there, just from the way I speak and my pronunciations, even though it's better than Kevin's, they still know that it's not a local Viet person. Like they know I'm a foreigner, and then that's where they either treat me one or two ways.
I'm the same in Philippines, and even though
exactly,
like, my
right.
face is,
I want to
like,
go Philippines
brown.
though.
It's nice there.
I'll just wait for his wedding, and then I can go to Philippines for free.
So cool.
Because his girlfriend's
Are
Filipino.
you both Vietnamese?
Yeah,
You're
I'm half, but I'm more Chinese than I am Viet.
I'm Chinese by root, but my family.
so who's Filipino?
Vietnam,
No, I'm
his
Filipino.
girlfriend.
Oh, my girlfriend's Filipino. Yeah.
Oh,
So
I had the impression that one of you.
Yeah, sorry, we should have added context there. So his
Do we look Filipino?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel yeah. I mean, honestly, like sometimes I can't tell anymore.
Yeah. Do you know?
Filipinos
Honestly,
can look
Filipinos
like
they
so many
range.
looks.
They have
Yeah.
Yes.
They got different color spectrums.
Yeah, my mom is fair. Like she has fair skin and
She's
small eyes.
fair
like-
and like really curly hair.
Yeah, really curly hair. So it's like there really isn't a look for Filipino, I feel like.
There isn't. You
really
can't.
get
It's really hard to tell.
Yeah.
I thought my girlfriend was Chinese before I met her.
No way.
Exactly.
No way.
Yeah, I thought she was Chinese.
No way. She doesn't
I
look
was
Chinese at all.
Yes,
she's
she
quite
does.
dark. She's quite dark skinned.
All right, let me get a picture of this. girl.
Yeah, show us.
He
We'll
just wants to
be
show her
Oh.
off. He just wants to show her off.
No, I'm just getting an
Let's
opinion
go,
right
let's
now.
go
Don't
down.
be like
Oh,
that.
yeah. Oh, I see.
Can you-
Yeah, you see, those are
I
the
would
type of
see
Filipino
Chinese,
that I kind of
actually.
look. Yeah. Those
A
are the type
little
of
bit.
Filipino I would say like, oh,
Chinese.
I don't
Did
know.
you say you
if
see
she
Chinese?
is.
A little bit.
I
Yeah.
don't see Chinese at all.
I do.
There's like that
I
type
mean,
of Filipino that kind of looks like kind of Chinese or
Yeah.
Japanese. I guess because the
Mhm.
history, you know.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Beans,
I
man.
think Kevin looks more Filipino than Eric.
Really?
Yeah.
I've actually gotten Filipino quite before, before.
Ooh.
My
I
girlfriend
got
thought
quite
I
a
was
lot.
Filipino, and I thought she was Chinese. And then
Imposter. I'm scared.
yeah, that's how it
That's
goes.
great. Yeah, my parents would make me like not speak when I'm in Philippines because they don't want to get ripped off. Like my mom would be like, just shut up.
Don't
Like,
shut up.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm
No,
just
because
like a
it's
mute
true
kid.
though. Like once they clock, you're fucked.
Yeah,
They're
I got
fucking
white
fucked.
friends there that speak Tagalog way better than me because they're like living there, you know.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
so it's so crazy. Like that's why like I give up like trying to guess someone where they're from just by what they look like because it's just like just like us, like you know.
It's hard
Yeah,
to tell.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
no,
always
that's
a
really
trial.
hard to tell.
Yeah.
Wait, if I got curly hair, do you think I'd look more Filipino?
Hey, you
yeah.
should try it. You should try it. You
Contemplate
should
curly
try
hair,
it. Please,
but I
I
get-
beg you.
My guy friends, they said like, oh, like I look the same, like not my hairstyle hasn't even changed since I was younger. So they're like, why don't you try experimenting? I was like, they recommended that I try curly hair, but then my like female friends, they're like, don't.
No, I think you should try it. I think you should give it a go.
So I don't know. I don't know
For
what to do now.
content, you know, for content.
Exactly. It's just hair at the end of the day. You can just grow it back.
I don't
That's
know, man.
true.
Imagine I get that curly hair, my hair never grows back afterwards. I don't know. And plus, I think it does seem like a bit of a hassle to maintain.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Like, just maintaining curly hair. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
how
it
to
is.
maintain it. I've never changed my
Me
hair. Like it's
neither.
literally my
No.
hairstyle. is simple.
And like when we were in Macau, like there was no whatsoever like any kind of educational products for curly hair.
Mhm.
You know,
Mm.
they only knew how to cut straight hair. They would like
Yeah.
wet your hair to cut it. I don't know. It was
Oh
just
my
like
god.
I'm
When you go to the
surprised. I thought
salon,
it
they will
was a
straight it.
Portuguese. I thought it was a Portuguese territory or something like that.
Well,
it
surprised
was.
that wasn't-
be.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
But the
But-
Portuguese are not making salons. They're not doing like
Yeah,
those
yeah.
type
Mhm.
of shit. They're going there. You know what? What they say is that we had a Portuguese come on and mention this. Like Portugal is very poor, and that people that move to Macau is because
the
you
rich
know, they-
Portuguese.
Yeah, they want to
Yeah.
like earn money.
Right.
They were the rich Portuguese.
And yeah, so yeah.
I just
mean,
came back from Macau. Actually, I
Oh,
went to Hong Kong. Yeah, I went to Hong Kong recently, and I went to Macau, and it's my dad was telling me like the Portuguese, like they're saying that the flavors or like the culture of the Portuguese is just gone. Like it's like it's not there anymore. It's not the same as it was back in the day. I
Yeah,
mean-
you could probably only see it in like a specific street in Macau where like
Yeah.
architecture looks European a little bit, and some
Uh-huh.
restaurants maybe, but our street signs are still Chinese Portuguese. There's that.
Yeah. That was different. That was different. But yeah, Macau was fun. It's actually it's so different now. I mean, now that I'm obviously older to go into the casinos and whatnot,
Oh,
it's a totally different experience. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
Such an Asian thing going casinos.
What do you mean?
Such an
No.
Asian thing.
You know, I'm surprised you don't gamble. I'm surprised you don't gamble, Eric.
Huh? I don't want to waste my money.
I'm
No, but
too
you're
unlucky
Vietnamese.
to
They're like the
gamble.
heaviest gamblers. They're
Yeah, I
just
know, but I
like,
just know. I feel like if I got into it, and then I get to that point in
Hard
the
to get
return
out.
where I can't back out. I just don't want that to ever happen. It's like smoking. I don't even want to try it. It's like I don't want to try smoking.
yeah.
'cause
I
don't wanna-
see it in my parents. I mean, my parents used to gamble a lot, and it's just like I don't want to lose my money.
I know my luck. My luck would never let me
Yeah,
win.
I
know my
have
luck.
horrible luck. Like
I've
when
been
it
trying to build
comes to
good
like
karma recently. I don't think
card
it'll work.
games.
Like, it's just, I know. I don't feel my luck would work in a casino. It just wouldn't work.
Yeah.
I've seen my luck firsthand. I can't remember one lucky moment I've had in this last year.
I've never seen you gamble, bro. You need to try it.
Like our friends play poker pretty much every week. And
Oh,
I'm at
okay,
his
yeah.
house, at Kevin's
Right,
house.
Right, let's not
So,
make them out. Let's
yeah,
not make them out.
Yeah, they play casino like every
Let's
week.
not- let's
I'm
not
make
casino, so
I don't want to put this like, like
Yeah.
I'm just saying they play poker
Yeah.
like every week, and I haven't showed up to one session for one game because I can't play it. Literally, I came to one. There was one poker session I came to. They were like, "Oh, Eric, you should try and give it a go." I was like, "Nah," and I just ended up playing mobile games the entire time. Like literally, I'm not even 90. Like I just,
yeah, it was literally in my room just playing like Mobile
I
Legends.
can't find myself gambling. even in the sort of like light-hearted sense, where they're only betting like what maximum spending 100.
Yeah, but then
Bro,
you're like,
it's,
oh my
it's
God,
in our
like,
it's in our blood, mate. It's in our genes. It's our
Well, in
genes.
your genes, not in my genes.
Nah,
You
mate.
guys have
imagine.
similar genes.
Yeah, we're the same.
same
we're the
birthday genes.
Oh, let's not.
Let's not cringing us out. I only mentioned it because you asked us, how we met and then blah, blah. That was just a part of the story.
I mean, that's always interesting.
true.
Like, I mean, your podcast also grew quite a bit. Like, when did you start actually?
I think it's been just hit a year.
just hit
I
it.
mean,
Yeah.
Just a year.
Wow.
Crazy.
And I
Happy
only
Sunday.
know
growth.
that because
See, there's your luck.
like no, I only know
Hard
that
work, hard work.
because of Instagram, because Instagram popped up with like
Oh,
did you see it? Kev?
Like
Where
today,
it's like, oh,
like
it's been a year and
today.
it shows you highlights.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's how I know it's been a year. It was very recent.
Crazy. So who started the podcast? Who
Him.
initiated?
I started a podcast. Yeah. I
I
started
jumped
with
in
a
only a
friend.
bit through.
And then my friend, the previous co-host, he had some stuff. So yeah, well, he got a job, so he was a bit busy.
I see. I
And
see.
and then Eric, I just decided to call Eric to see if he's around. Obviously, he's around.
What do you mean by
He
that?
has some stuff to say.
What?
Mate,
wait,
I don't know
you-
why you're baiting out my poker bit. Why are you baiting out my poker? Just
It's
then,
not a
mate?
bad thing, is it?
Nah, mate, it's just like we don't need to talk about that. Right? We don't need to talk about that. But yeah.
So you
Wait.
guys like do this like full time?
Yeah, that was my question.
I-
No, not full time.
No, definitely not.
So we both have. He has his own work, and I have my own work as well. So we film every Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
kind of, and then we just get
Nice.
we get the videos filmed up and then posted.
You guys
Doing-
both edit?
No, I do everything, mate. This guy's useless. This guy is useless.
Listen,
I'm the useless one.
I'm
Yeah,
just here to look pretty. That's it. I'm here to look pretty. That's
Yeah,
it.
same.
You do schedule.
This
No,
guy
no,
spent
no.
half an hour doing his hair.
She does the
No, I did not.
communication.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
No, I did
We
not.
do half and half, Jasmine.
He's capping. He's
I had
capping
to put the
100%.
hairspray into his hair.
Capping 100%.
I was spraying his hair
No.
before.
He's capping.
I'm not capping.
I didn't take half an hour. What happened was I bought this new salt spray, right? And I couldn't
Yeah,
figure
oh.
out how. I bought this new salt spray that gives like a wavy.
Like a
surfer
beach
look.
kind of feel.
So
Yeah.
I was like, okay, let me try it. But for some bizarre reason, I turned the bottle to open and it still wouldn't work. So I was trying to spray it for ages. And he was like, just give it to me. And for some bizarre reason, he just did the same thing as me and it came out. So I don't know. So apparently he's rounded up to 30, so half an hour.
No, I mean the product didn't work anyway. Your hair's so straight. It does, like, there's
Yeah, I
no,
know.
There's no
My hair literally slowly just
no waves, nothing, mate. It
Like
just
sank down.
sticks out, like you know what I mean.
That's why, you know what? And if he's saying 30 minutes for that, imagine if I had curly hair. I'd take
you were
a whole
literally
hour.
standing there in front of the mirror, looking at yourself, mate.
That's my OCD taking effect. Okay, I had to
Oh,
keep
God.
double checking. Nah, I'm so tired of this shit.
What do you mean my shit, mate? What do you mean my shit?
He's always bringing me down.
What do you mean my shit, bro?
I love this. You guys have some like, anger you got vent out. It's fine.
Yeah, no, we always do. This is how we talk to each other.
This is you have to talk to it. Do you know,
UK
like, most of
banter?
our-
I've heard
Oh,
this. I've heard
oh.
of it. I mean, yeah, because I had a UK friend and she's like, yeah, we do this all the time. We just banter. And so it's like,
Yeah. I think banter. I love
loved it.
banter.
yeah,
I love
yeah. You're just like talking shit about each other, just like venting, honestly. Yeah, but it's all good.
No, we don't
Yeah,
take
no.
it to heart.
No, we don't take it to heart. I think it's best that
Yeah.
we just say shit to each other. We don't
Yeah.
hold nothing back.
Yeah.
Like if he like, for example, I don't know what was it? Like I think it was a couple weeks back. We met up for the podcast and he had a moustache. And I told him just shave it off. He's like, no, but I kind of like it. I was
Yeah.
like, bro, it doesn't look nice. Shave it off. It did because for some like this. Don't get me
It
wrong,
took me about 4 or 5 months to grow. You know
No.
this. This is like.
bro. I'm telling
It
you,
takes a long
it looked
time.
so bad. It literally looked like just bum fluff on his upper lip.
Relax, man. Come on,
It looks so bad. See,
bro.
no, the thing is, what I've learned.
Bum
right?
fluff. Come on,
Well,
don't be
I'll
like
be
that.
honest. What I've learned.
I've never heard of that.
Certain Asians can grow facial hair like quite well, but for ones like us, it doesn't grow nicely.
Yeah, I
Like,
was growing it nice, mate. It's just.
our one grows and it leaves a space between
Oh,
at this part. Have you seen it? Have you seen when Asians it's I
I
don't
have
know.
a
It's patchy,
friend.
it's patchy,
I have a friend who's not Asian. He's white, but like he would grow beard, and this part would be empty. Like it would be like the Red Sea part.
that was a
You know, there's these sprays that they use at barbers to make your hair like darker, so it covers like patches.
yeah.
Maybe you
he
can,
needs
you
that.
can recommend that to him, and he could just cover that cover that part. I don't know.
Or like just tattoo it, like you know what I mean. Just make it.
No,
violent.
no, that's imagine
Yeah,
because
you know, like eyebrows where you tattoo your eyebrows.
no, don't recommend that because that's a terrible idea. Imagine he actually decides he wants to shave from, like he wants to have a clean look.
This part always is.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's just gonna look so weird. No, but like I don't know. Like I've seen a lot of Asians with the gap here, and I think like it's a genetic thing. Just been a lot of Asians, like
Interesting.
you know, like for example, you know Ho Chi Minh from the guy in Vietnam. Or you know, like in Asian movies, like where they grow their mustache
right
like
here. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
always long
There's always a
here.
gap there.
Yeah.
Now
I
we know
what
why
you
it goes
mean.
like that.
It's true.
We got a gap there.
Maybe,
As a guy, as guys, like you have to always worry about facial hair, which is annoying.
Yeah,
I
but
have to worry
I don't-
about facial hair, but I wax it all off. You know what I mean? So that's.
I mean, maybe in the future I'll grow facial hair. Like if I'm an old man and I'm I gym
You
up a
wanna
bit and
look
I'm like a
wise.
bulky old man.
I'm just trying to not get ID'd, bro. I'm trying to not get ID'd at the cinema. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to watch a 15 movie out here.
Bro, I get ID.
Like it's just like it's hard.
Dude,
I
here
get
is
ID
21,
going to the-
and like we get ID just like here just because it's 21. You know, like the age.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just that's crazy. But
I just want to buy a Red Bull.
Yeah, do you guys get ID'd for like buying like energy drinks?
no.
We get ID'd by buying any. I go to like a Sainsbury's, which is like a grocery store over here, and I buy like a Red Bull or a Monster energy drink, and I'm getting ID'd for that.
Why?
I'm not. I don't know.
Making
Was it
sure,
a sugar tax? I don't know.
Because you don't have the mustache. That's why. If you have the mustache, you won't get ID.
Even like one time I came with loads of my friends and they were like all tall and they all had their IDs. They showed that they don't even need to show the IDs, but for some bizarre reason I had to show mine. I just don't understand.
We literally don't have anything. We're just small.
We'll
just
forever get ID'd. Because Asian don't reason.
Yeah, it's hard. It's a hard life out here.
I mean,
I
even
mean,
though
it'll
like
benefit us
with
in the
my
future.
sleeve like this, they're like, "Can I see your ID?"
Oh, let's see. What do you
think,
got?
like-
What do you got?
Let me open your screen a bit bigger.
Just like,
Oh, that's really nice.
Oh, is that a tiger?
Black Panther.
Oh, Black
Oh.
Panther.
That was before the Black Panther movie. Okay, it's not like I'm like
Okay,
obsessed with
okay.
that movie. I was in love with Black Panthers before.
Yeah, you would have your phone screen or computer screen like Black Panther.
Dude, I used to edit like myself in
So it's your favorite
like,
animal
beside
then?
a Black Panther.
Really?
Yeah, because
Okay,
I'm
Black
like,
Panther's your favorite animal.
yeah.
What's
'Cause
the
it's like-
obsession?
because people are always obsessed with leopards and cheetahs, but then what about Black Panther? They're so much cooler.
My dad's
Oh
obsessed
my
with a
God.
lion. He loves lions.
Are you
He
lying
loves
a
lions.
lot?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Like literally, he was watching a video like of the most dangerous lions like throughout history. Like there was one lion that they tried to film for him. I don't remember the name. There was a lion that was they were trying to film this lion for a movie, right? And they had it battle a tiger, but it killed the tiger so quick that they couldn't use that footage, and they had to bring in another lion. It was just
Oh,
I don't. Yeah, it was insane. Like there's other, and that was just the middle like deadly lion. Like those other ones like that. This one that literally destroyed this black bear like
Poor Black
very
Panther.
easily. Now I know why he loves lions. My dad loves like, he loves wildlife, but he loves lions. And that was completely off
Yeah.
topic.
Nice story, bro. Nice story. Nice story. Nice story.
So
So,
sad.
Nice.
so let's see. All right. What about like haters? Do you guys get haters at all?
Oh yeah,
Oh, all the
definitely.
time. Man.
Oh,
my
I've-
God.
even recently, he got loads of haters.
time.
We got
What
We
do
got
they hate
that's
about?
Yeah, what they
we got this Karen that just keeps comments on every single video.
Oh no,
my
she's not a
God.
Karen. She's actually a loyal viewer because she
Okay.
watches our videos.
A loyal
Personally, I think we should send her a shirt.
Yeah, you're right. We should definitely send her a
'Cause-
shirt.
No, like
We should
I
definitely
don't
send
know
her.
if she's a hater or a supporter because depending on what the video is, sometimes she says something positive, then sometimes she says something negative. So maybe she's just an honest
she's
audience.
just loyal. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Do they?
yeah.
Does she follow you?
Oh, I think so. I
Oh,
think so.
okay.
I mean, if she's replying on all the videos, I hope she's.
Should we just like she's called Joanne Daki 77? Is that right?
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
Shout out to Joanne.
Yeah, honestly, she's the best. She is the
Yeah,
best.
like she's literally one of our most loyal because every video she's commenting like, well, usually negative. The negative stuff usually comes off towards us.
What would it be about? Like,
Yeah, but the positive stuff is usually towards whatever guests we have.
Oh yeah. They just hate
She
us.
doesn't like you.
Yeah.
Period.
Like
Like,
basically.
I don't. It'll go beyond. It'll go beyond us sometimes. Like it'll be like, something bad about us, and they'll be like, you guys, maybe you two weren't raised correctly or something like that along those lines. And then
Yeah,
our guests will come on. Like, I like this guy. This guy's well mannered.
Yeah.
I was like, he speaks like us, just a bit lower volume.
Isn't it expensive to rent the whole studio?
Oh yeah, mate. This is a cash burning business, mate.
He's an only child.
It's just like
He's an only child.
why you keep baiting this out, bro? I work hard. Okay, look. I don't even want to get into it, bro. That's I don't even want to get into
Hey,
it.
for
No,
one
your
year
trend is
of
gone
work
now.
is great. I mean, for
Kidding.
1 year, you guys
Yeah.
were so bright.
Thank you.
I think so too.
Actually, how long have you guys been doing your podcast for?
2 now, right? Or
A
almost
year and a
2.
half.
A year and a half, yeah.
Because it's November. We started November, so a year and a half.
So we've had a pretty much like similar like kind of lifespan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen your work all over the place. Like I've seen it on Cantomandos. I've seen it on what's that Vietnamese guy? The one that living in Vietnam.
Yeah, you mentioned it.
Oh, yeah.
Phuc Map.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe you guys recorded with him.
Bro,
He literally just told me. He was like, oh, what's it called? He was like, oh, do you know they filmed with the Vietnamese guy? I was like, who are you talking about? He's like, Vietnamese word of the day. I was like, oh, Phuc Map.
This guy is so gassed about.
I'm
this
not
guy.
joking. I
He's
think
like,
that's
oh, should I go meet him when I'm in Vietnam? Like next month? Should I do da?
so. Basically, my mom and dad literally love watching his videos, right? Because they find, and I think it's kind of like a throw at me because I can't speak Vietnamese. As like this guy's he speaks Vietnamese so well.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's a comedic Vietnamese. Like
Uh-huh.
he speaks it pretty much like better than Kevin. But he's no
Always
joke.
Kevin.
Can you stop like targeting me, please? Like,
No, okay,
what's
okay.
this energy?
There's no one else to target.
Yeah.
But no,
yeah.
I need someone to divert my anger at. But seriously,
All
like
right.
his Vietnamese is really good.
I'm here for you. I'm here
But
for you, bro.
obviously, he has like a funny accent when he says it, and it's just so funny to watch. So my mom and dad love watching him, and it's just like it's educational as well. Like he teaches you like certain words, like like Vietnamese word of the day, and if you just I can't remember the top of my head, but he just drops that. And I think it's.
I couldn't believe the Vietnamese language and the Cantonese language are so similar. Like there's actually.
I mean,
words.
it's a lot of the Vietnamese came from China, right? It came from
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Canton
yeah.
region, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Exactly.
We learn a lot of stuff like with this podcast, literally like almost every day, just because we say stuff that we know, but people are like, "Oh, did you know that it's actually from blah blah blah?" And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
And in Cantonese, there's this like thing called like jute ping, where you spell out like the words. And we never learned this when we were in Macau, but like when we came here, they're like, oh, what's a jute ping? Because that's how foreigners learn Cantonese. But we learned Cantonese the local way. We learned to write all these
Chinese
words. We copied
words.
like, yeah.
So it's
you
like
learn firsthand.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how I learned Vietnamese. Like I went to Vietnam when I was younger, and everything I was trying to speak to my grandma and my aunties and uncles. Everything I'll speak to them in English, and obviously they wouldn't understand. So it got to a point where I was learning everything by pointing at stuff, and then they'll tell me what it is, and I learned more doing that than I ever did learning in Vietnamese school. To be fair though, I did fuck about in Vietnamese school too much. I didn't actually try.
No, I don't, yeah.
I actually went to Chinese school as well.
Yeah.
Oh, in the UK?
I learned nothing.
Yeah.
I learned nothing.
Oh,
I genuinely, I wish I was more like productive in Chinese school like you guys, because I didn't learn shit.
I mean, for us, it was our only school. It was our main school. Like it wasn't like an extra Chinese school. It was the school we went to that was in everything in Chinese.
Oh, right.
We're more local than the Cantonese people here because they went to like American schools, right?
Oh yeah, our one was a whole separate thing. Like, so obviously you have like my normal school that I went to, and then you had
like a weekend thing.
Yeah, I had Chinese school, which was separate, and a Vietnamese school, which was separate. But I went to both of them on the same day, which was, I think it was Saturday or Sunday. And honestly,
we learn all our subjects in Chinese. So there's times where someone would ask us like I don't know, geography,
some English word, some kind of
or
scientific word. We're like, we don't know what it is.
So we only know the Chinese name.
We only know the Chinese name.
Like,
and then like people will be like, did you not go to school? I'm like, okay, we did in a different language.
How do you say 平衡四邊形 and
parallelogram?
Oh, there you go. I didn't know that.
That's crazy. Your English is so good though. That's so surprising. Like obviously if you're learning in Cantonese.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's what people say here. They're like, you sound so American though. Like, great, congratulations. Well, thank you. But it's because we watch like Sesame Street
and like
White Chicks.
White Chicks. I love White Chicks. White Chicks is so good.
Yes, I know every line.
It's amazing. It's amazing. I love it. I literally watched it again recently. I think it's one of those comfort movies you can literally watch every year.
Yeah.
And I got like a few. I got certain movies I can just watch every year.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler movies, White Chicks,
Yes.
and then my Jackie Chan and Jet Li movies. I love
Yeah.
it. I love it.
Mate, this guy can use the nunchucks, you know. He's like a proper.
Don't talk.
Eric's
I'm
like
not that
proper.
good. I'm not that good. Ignore him.
Mate, now you can talk about everything about me, but then I can't talk to you about
See,
what's going on.
Balance.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Yo,
But
that's cool.
I would never
though.
bring it up because when you see these guys that actually do like TikTok videos, YouTube videos, like one of my friends was showing me the other day. He was like, so literally not the other day, it was literally yesterday. We were walking. He was like, Eric, do you know I thought you were good at nunchucks? And then look, I watched this guy, and he was like, this guy makes you look like nothing. Because
Always gonna be like that.
he's so
Oh.
quick.
I love
It's
it.
insane.
Yeah. No.
And then now
that's true.
we started talking about Bruce Lee and how he used nunchucks to play table tennis. Like that's insane.
Oh yeah, no, I saw that. I
That's
was like, that's
insane.
crazy.
Yeah,
I
my
have
dad
a
did
question.
that.
So like in recent years, I think in America, like being Asian kind of became like a trend. Like it's cool
Yeah.
to be Asian. Is that the same in the UK, or how is it like there?
I mean, I don't think it's as big of an influence or as
No, I think it has.
you think.
Yeah,
I think there's such a huge
Canada one as well.
emphasis, though. I think there's such a huge emphasis on being Asian or having an Asian identity in America than it is
Okay.
in the UK. I feel like in the UK, because it's so small, people just don't really care about like identity or about religion, culture, whatnot. We just all like
Exist together.
exist. Exactly.
I feel
That's what I
like-
love about London, though. It's just that we don't really care about people's ethnicities or anything like that. It's just we just live
There's so
together.
many mix.
And
Yeah,
there's no
exactly.
anything like Asian hate there or any kind of hate
Hardly.
there, right?
I mean, there might be. You just don't. I don't like similar to you guys. Like we just don't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I've heard some people getting like some like hate just like in the street or something. Like
Yeah.
one of my friends like saying she would walk past by people and they'll be like shouting like some Asian
Yeah.
slurs
No,
or
that happens.
whatever.
Like because I'd say it's more like it does happen. And
It's crazy
for us-
people. There's crazy people everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's true.
Especially
That's true.
drunk people as well. Like I remember
Mate, you should see his
Yeah,
ends,
that's
mate.
true.
Where this guy lives is crazy, mate.
not that bad.
No,
I
it's
live
bad.
there.
It's
so
bad. It's bad.
I live there, so I don't see it. But like,
All right. Well, anyway, in London, east side, it's
East
just
side.
Ah, I've heard of East
Yeah.
London.
Really? Rock area.
if you want to come to London and enjoy it and be surrounded by good people, you should go to West London.
West London's a bit. It's. I don't think it's that. I think East is
That's what I'm
more.
saying.
fun.
It's the good one. If you want to see the more ghetto areas, then you go to what he just said.
Yeah. Or
Are
wanna see
you
people
in
with
the? Are you?
Yeah.
You're so Eric's in the East London.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm north.
But you're
Northeast.
north.
Okay.
London.
Northeast. Yeah. North. Yeah.
And you're.
I live in my auntie's flat, so yeah.
He lives in the whitest part of London ever.
I live in the whitest part of London. You're
He
right.
genuinely lives in the whitest part of London.
Must be nice.
Nothing happens.
Like they're literally his area.
No culture. No food. Nothing. It's just
It's
like,
only got one Chinese restaurant,
Oh, food. Let's talk about food. How
and it's
is
his
that?
families. It's his families.
Oh,
What do you mean? No, there's loads of Chinese restaurants. It's just that.
I'm exaggerating.
Yeah, he's like, there's loads. Yeah, let's talk about food.
Let's talk about food.
how is the Chinese food there?
You want to talk about the British fish and chips, that kind of stuff. The British
Oh my
Chinese-
god, fish and chips.
I love fish and chips.
No, but like there's this huge thing apparently in America where they saw British Chinese food, and it was a big thing.
What is it like?
I mean, it's good. There's,
Why bring it up if you can't talk about it?
no, I mean my parents. So my parents, they own a Chinese takeaway.
Okay.
And I mean it's.
Is it like
food-
fusion? Maybe there is like American
definitely a
and Chinese
fusion.
food, like I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah,
sushi
100%.
and
Chinese
food is
food?
not really Chinese.
No.
Okay.
It's just that when I eat Chinese food at home, it's a lot different to the Chinese food that you eat. Like
Yeah.
if you order at a takeaway,
Of
Mhm.
course.
it's
Yeah.
a lot
Because
more
white
sugar,
people have like
salt,
different.
MSG, all that kind of
I
stuff.
mean, I feel like
it's still good.
any Asian food that is made over here is always kind of saturated so that it suits
Yes.
white
Mhm.
people's like the white taste buds. Like
Yeah.
everything's made through a white lens. Like
Oh my
I
god.
used to work at this Korean sort of takeaway, and I tried the kimchi, and I was like,
spicy.
personally, I kind of liked it, but it was much less fermented.
Mhm.
And then when I spoke to my
Oh.
manager, and she was like, "Yeah, because white people they don't like too fermented." I was Then I realized something. I liked it.
Yeah. You know what?
I'm white.
Does that mean my taste buds is a bit? I don't know.
you're white too.
Like black pepper over here is like considered spicy.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. People can't handle spice here.
Ugh, that's
It's crazy.
Oh
Oh, yeah.
boy.
The food,
I-
if I was to compare the food like worldwide, UK has to be like the worst. Like it's just
But
bland.
then again, like
I just picture like sausage and beans and then
Potato?
egg.
I mean,
yeah,
you're
yeah,
not
potato.
wrong.
that is
that's
it.
literally the English
Yeah,
breakfast.
yeah, that's English breakfast right
It's
there.
literally the English breakfast. I had it the other day actually.
But let's not put any disrespect to English breakfast because
I actually like the English breakfast every once in a while.
It
It's
does
Yeah,
like-
slap.
I mean, it's not bad. Like every once
It's
in a
not bad.
while. Yeah.
but I
yeah.
couldn't have it every day. I mean, every once in a while it slaps.
Yeah.
Every once in a while you
Yeah,
crave
yeah.
it or it slaps. But
Yeah.
you can't eat every day. Like for me, like for example, me being Vietnamese, I love pho and I could eat that every day and I wouldn't get tired of it. But things like English breakfast, even though I crave it every once in a while, I couldn't eat every day. Like if I ate every day,
Mm.
I think what
Oh yeah, I mean, can you imagine America? Like everything, like you get breakfast, like stacks of like
Oh, yeah, it's
cakes.
crazy.
And it's like I don't know, like
We do
everything
have a
here
lot of
makes me mad.
options. That's what I'm
We
thinking.
have a lot of options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you go to a diner, the menu is so packed. Like, oh,
Yeah.
There are just times I miss, like going to just get street food. Like
yeah,
just
the-
like
in Macau we have like these street stalls with like hot breakfast, and then on the way to school you just pick it up and then eat.
yeah, and it's so cheap.
I remember going along the streets and you just get like the free samples of the
Oh, you
What's it called again?
yeah.
And I'm
Dude,
just
when
like,
we're
oh, yeah,
hungry, we always go past there just to get
Yeah.
free ones.
But they know us. They know that
Oh.
we're local. And they never give it to us.
yeah.
food culture
After
anywhere is
times.
just better than the UK.
maybe I just look I just look British. I don't know. I don't know. I just look British.
Yeah, they somehow just
Maybe.
know it.
They just know. They just know.
Just
My
huge
favorite
British.
line is sick time, sick gong. That's
You
my favorite line.
go.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know what you
yeah,
guys are saying.
exactly.
basically saying I can listen but I can't speak.
I can say that in
yeah,
Tagalog
I
too.
understand.
Wow,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's true.
But I don't
Yeah.
understand the like that the news channels in Hong Kong. There's like a how they speak. That is just like foreign. to
Oh
me.
yeah, because it's very like like very serious.
It's
Yeah,
more
yeah,
formal.
yeah.
Like it's formal
Very
language.
formal, very
I don't know
formal.
in Vietnam if you have this, but like in Cantonese, there's a spoken
written,
language and there's
yeah.
a written language.
Ah,
Like
is
it's
that what it is?
different.
I
Yeah.
wish I
That's
knew
why
more,
whenever
guys.
we
I can't
translate
contribute
stuff,
to this
it's so
podcast.
hard. Oh my god, man.
Again, I'm just here to look pretty.
What about Vietnamese food in UK in the UK?
Sorry,
How
can you
is
repeat that?
In like Vietnamese food in the UK.
Vietnamese
London.
food in the UK is, like I said, it's whitewashed. It's
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
bad. It's,
like
it's
Viet-
not.
I feel like if you want to enjoy like good Vietnamese food, you have to have it
Homemade.
in Vietnam, or you need to have one of your like a Vietnamese.
Wait, not
auntie
even
make it.
in London? Isn't London like when it's more diverse? Don't they have like more real and authentic
I don't.
restaurants?
It's really
Yeah,
hard to find an
it's
actual.
really hard.
Yeah, it's really hard to find like a properly
Oh,
like a proper
interesting.
authentic like Vietnamese food.
Now I don't
America
know
have
if
a lot of
pho-
Vietnamese.
Really?
Right.
Oh yeah, American loads.
Oh yeah, that's where. Actually, to be fair, I feel like most of my Vietnamese like the South Vietnamese have gone to. I feel like most of them went to America, and a lot of the North Vietnamese went to the UK. But that's just my
Yeah.
thoughts. I'm not sure if it's true.
Different refugee boat trips in it.
Yeah, right. Like depending on which
One
boat
goes
you
over
took.
there. You know what I mean? They're just like swimming over.
My family
yeah,
joined the wrong one.
yeah.
I should have been in America.
Well, here have a lot of taxes, so
Yeah.
maybe
Tax-
who
do we say
knows, who
taxes?
knows? Oh,
What did you
yeah.
say?
Yeah,
But, like,
taxes.
Is it like way more or whatever?
I'm
But
pretty sure
then-
it's a lot more in the UK compared to.
That's what.
But then
someone
we
else-
have to
another
pay
guest
like
said that.
freaking insurance and still like be billed like really
Oh, yeah,
high like
care
in
and stuff
freaking
Yeah, I
like
guess healthcare is.
medical
Loans.
bills. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like I'm already paying insurance and I'm still paying $600 for this test. Like,
Oh man,
because it used to be 1,500 or something like what? Like
that's ridiculous.
no, yeah, it's crazy. But hey,
Yeah, we have the
Further-
NHS free healthcare. We'll probably
free healthcare.
free healthcare.
Yeah,
Can you believe that?
I remember there was a rumor that they said they'll take that away, man.
I think it's gonna go soon. I
I think
think
so. See, I
the
So,
UK
like,
right now
years are
is just
becoming,
going down. The UK is just going down. This is not it's
like
not-
everything,
Brexit.
like economy system. How is it finding a job? Like, is it hard, easy?
I think it depends what job you're looking for, really.
Mm.
Like, I feel like it just depends on the person, and
Yeah.
it kind of depends on the person. Doesn't it?
I
We
think I
have
think-
work from home jobs, so that's why we got
Yeah.
to coordinate better. Is that
Mm.
you guys too?
I mean, I feel like nowadays because of the internet, like you can just create your own business now, or like
Right.
start your own business, stuff like that. So it's
Or
a lot.
podcast.
Yeah, or a
Yeah,
podcast.
you
Well,
know,
I mean, this
You
say
literally,
make-
you
this
should
say
have heard
make-
what he was saying earlier.
This ain't making nothing. I tell you that.
You were saying
That's
something
what
about
I'm thinking. Like, when do we start making money, right? I mean, you can
I
try
thought-
YouTube.
I
but
thought it was
like,
the moment we hit 10K.
that's
my-
but-
pennies, bro. You get like
my whole idea was
It's
that I thought the moment we hit 10K and we had 100K
man,
views in a
I
month on a
wish.
video, that's where we
Nah.
start making money.
Have you guys not got any sponsors yet or anything like that?
No.
But the money's all
Well,
through sponsorships.
Really?
we have a gig coming up.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like,
Cool.
yeah, but it's like we never like have like a residual, like, you know, like an income that's coming in. Like,
Yeah.
No, like Duolingo coming through to you, like knocking on the door or
well,
anything
not
like that.
yet. No, I
That'd be
mean,
so
Hello,
cool.
Email.
Miss
You should just
Cantonese.
email them.
Right? We could. I
Yeah,
mean, we
I
got
mean,
fans
honestly-
saying,
honestly,
like,
we
should
never
get
really
Cantonese.
tried. Yeah,
Yeah.
because yes, you're right. We can just email them and stuff like that. We're
I mean,
waiting
we
for
get-
people message us, you know, like Canto Mando and even the.
That's what this
The
podcast is
What
good
are
for.
what's
Getting
that?
free stuff.
What are those cans?
Yeah, so it's called Impossible. We get a lot of free stuff. So I literally email like companies.
That's
Oh yeah, we'd love to like do something, but yeah, we'll send you a free sample. And yeah, we just get free
yes,
sure, a bit more.
samples. You know.
do that.
Yeah,
Just-
and
just
So
we're
you
shy.
just like, we're a podcast, and then like
Oh, you know
afterwards-
ChatGPT. Literally just
yeah.
write an email that this for this company.
Nice, okay.
Yeah.
Tips,
That's why
guys.
AI
Tips.
is becoming dangerous.
For
Let's
real.
cut that out so then no,
It's so
no,
creepy.
no one knows about that little
Yeah.
segment.
Oh, I think I saw one recently that you guys that reached out to us that you guys did. It was like this patch. That,
Oh,
that
yeah,
when
yeah,
you're-
Oh,
I forgot to. I didn't tell you. I probably didn't tell you because
See?
I'm in charge of the
Our
communication.
brains is like just
But-
fogged up.
I just forgot to reply to it. Maybe I should be on top of it.
They look-
I
You
was
should
a-
definitely do it.
I was a bit drunk.
Is
for
it
that.
is it iBlush? Is it the same company?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
like for when you're drunk and then you put this.
Oh, but we know I don't get Asian flush.
that's that's the
that's
thing.
the-
I don't
that's
really
the-
get.
And you don't even drink.
You're the
I don't
one. You're the
drink.
one third
So
of
it's
the.
like,
Filipino
what kind
brother.
of this?
Yeah,
That's
Filipinos
bad.
can drink.
Filipinos can drink.
Filipinos can drink. Like
Oh,
That
yeah.
red horse. That red horse is.
Oh
just
my
KO.
god, red horse for reals though.
me,
Like,
I'm one
that's
drinking
for
them out.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely. But however,
I used to
iBlush
drink
really
a
did
lot.
help. It did,
But
it
here
did
in
help me quite a
America, it's
bit.
too
I
expensive.
survived longer than I normally would.
I mean, he was still on the floor, passed out on the, but in the studio, but he survived a little bit longer.
No, I survived
Yeah.
much longer because if you noticed how much I was drinking during that segment, it was quite a bit.
Oh, and you didn't cry as well this time, which was yeah.
That's different. My
Yeah.
you need to stop. My
Stop what?
my drunk personality is just it enhances whatever emotion I am feeling
What you're
on, you know,
suppressing.
in that moment. Not in that moment, but my like subconscious. I don't. He's just bringing up the
Get
past.
it.
Let's not do that. New topic. New topic.
He's getting
Oh, God.
flustered.
I know, right?
New topic.
Oh,
new
that's
topic.
nice. Well, wait.
Yes, sponsors. Well, we're gonna try that.
Thank you
But
for the
Yeah.
tip.
I mean, yeah, it's like on TikTok. I have friends who have like followers 200K, but like he told me you don't make a lot.
No, you
So
don't.
it's like,
you know.
Even
how-
at 200K.
No, a friend, like, yeah, even at 200K, and like,
It depends.
how else,
though,
like
how
you know, what's your approach to trying to be financially independent through this podcast? You know,
I mean, are you not growing your YouTube presence or anything like that, or like
Yeah.
starting a what's that thing called? It's where people can just like not only
Oh,
Yeah,
membership.
that's a wrong platform.
that's the wrong platform. That is the wrong platform.
Is it Patreon?
We
No.
have subscribers only in on Instagram. We can make it on YouTube, but honestly, like we don't know, like because it's like we gotta have to make like extra juicy stuff, I guess, like for the
Yeah.
membership.
Post the same stuff. So literally just put it up on YouTube.
I mean, hopefully it will hit at some point. But our goal is like we're hoping we can build an audience through TikTok and then divert them
Mhm.
towards YouTube and then
Mhm.
build a stronger
Monetize.
base there.
Mhm,
But obviously,
I'm
yeah.
waiting for it to get monetized like on YouTube,
Yeah.
like, fully, because we
Are
have the
people-
membership, but now like we don't have the you
yeah.
know, the ads.
Yeah,
and
the
stuff.
time. Yeah.
Are you guys? So you are pushing people to go to YouTube?
like we preferably we would like that.
Yeah.
Like for the
What are you
people,
chatting, bro? You don't do anything, mate. You just sit there.
Alright, guys, that's where we end the podcast.
Nah, look, this guy, mate. What are you looking over here for, bro?
No,
Come
we
on.
get it. No, yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
like
yeah.
YouTube is the only place that really has like, oh, you reach this amount of stuff and you get
Uh-huh.
monetized.
Yeah.
It's not like Instagram and TikTok where it's like you don't get paid until someone reaches out to you or
Yeah.
something, right? So I get that. Like I think Facebook, we had like bonus reels at one point. Or
Oh yeah,
something.
when we started, we got quite a little bit from Facebook Reels.
Yeah, but then it became
That's
like
it.
way down now, and then we would get like $20 like per month, something like that.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
those would be like change for us, I guess.
I mean,
And she makes merch. She does
yeah,
embroidery.
you should make some merch.
So
Yeah, then you get some type of money
we gotta
coming in.
push that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's that, yeah.
I was gonna say though, because obviously your audience. I mean, you talk about Cantonese language, and in Hong Kong, TikTok is banned.
Oh,
Like, so that's a
Yeah.
big problem.
Go to our
That's why
Instagram.
actually our Instagram is bigger than
Yeah.
TikTok. That's
Yeah.
the reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Oh my god.
Yeah. But I mean, it's hard growing. It's hard out here as a podcaster.
Yeah. Because
I
you're
think we
like,
should
you
just go
know,
entertaining, bro.
you gotta like
Hustling.
just think of what you have to say, but then it's like you want everybody to like it, but obviously you're not gonna please everybody.
Mhm, mhm.
And so
I think the biggest thing about having a podcast is just meeting people like yourselves. Like, just
Yeah.
going out there and meeting new people is great.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
expanding your
You
audience.
guys are
and-
such a great duo, by the way.
Yeah, I
Watching
love
you
it.
guys is hilarious, and I understand
Thank
why
you, thank
people
you,
wanna
thank you,
thank you.
watch
I
And
think
you
you two are
as well.
great as well, to be fair. I think it's, like we said earlier, like it's who you vibe with, right?
Yeah.
And for
That's
us, I think
true.
our best videos are ones where we kind of don't think about what we're saying.
Mhm.
Because then we say whatever's on our mind. The ones where I actually think about it more, that's the ones that flop.
That's
Yeah.
true.
This
That's
guy's
true.
has
Even our reels, like the ones that we prep more for, like
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
Sometimes
really
have low-
annoying. Like you put all that effort in it, and
Like,
it turns
freaking
out those are the ones that do
algorithm.
like
Yeah.
that literally
The one
flop.
that blew up was you just being like, you know,
Yeah,
do you
I was
remember
like, I
these
don't even-
rhymes?
Yeah,
I
it's-
don't even know if I want to post this because
Yeah, I remember you sent it to me, and I'm like, I have no idea what you're saying, but go ahead. Like, I'm like, it's hilarious.
blew
You
up.
sound hilarious.
Yeah,
what video
so
was that? What
Girl,
video was
like-
that?
It's just like a Canto rhyme. Like what's an
Old and a rhyme or something. I don't even know what you said, but it's
you
like
know what? The people just love seeing us.
900K.
They love you being goofy. That's
true.
it.
Yeah.
Like when I think if it's too robotic and planned out, they don't enjoy
I
it.
guess so, right? Like
This-
authentic, real
Mm.
stuff.
Yeah, they like the authenticity. So us just being dumb.
So
Yeah.
you guys have a new episode like every week, or do you have like a schedule or anything like that?
Sometimes we don't like what we produce, so we just leave it and we just take the little clips out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this guy,
Yeah.
talks about the poker, all that kind of stuff.
I mean, this is why he edits. He gets to choose what was uploaded.
There
Ah,
you
right,
go. There you go.
And then
That's-
I
that's-
asked him for some of the things. He needs to send it to me so I can see if it's
Oh,
okay to be posted.
Nah, I don't send him anything.
He says he will, but then
I
he
don't
doesn't.
say anymore.
Yeah, mate. I'm the editor. I get to do what I want. You know what I mean? That's how it goes. That's how
And
it
I
goes.
look at it
There you
and I'm
go.
like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it.
Nah, I do a good job. I do a good job. Come on.
Yes.
I do a good job. Thank you.
I mean, it's good. I get regardless. I'll see when it's uploaded. If I don't like it, I'll just delete it without his consent.
Whatever, mate. Whatever.
Nice.
I was gonna say, have you guys heard of the going back to the food? How in China they started trying this like English food thing, like eating
Oh
English
yes!
No, it's
It's like
white
salad
people
or
food?
something.
white people food. Yeah. I
Like
saw
a
that.
lettuce
on the
and a-
article, and I
That's
was
such
like,
that's such a mockery
yeah,
to UK
man.
food culture,
Bro,
like just
it's
white
so
food
funny.
culture. It's just
Because it's
just
true.
such a mockery.
Thing is, though, it literally sums up.
Yeah.
It sums up like the food in England.
We have this dish like adobo in Philippines.
Oh, yes, we know that one. We
Oh,
know
Oh,
it.
okay.
That's literally the Filipino staple. That's
I
like a
love
Filipino
adobo.
staple.
I love
Yes.
adobo.
Philippine
I
staple.
love sinigang. I love Philippines.
I just named to the gang the other day. It's the gang.
Oh,
Um,
good.
But what my dad says, like when he makes adobo, he's like, you got to wait until the oil of the chicken comes out. I'm like,
Yeah.
what? What chicken?
Do you know when it comes out?
like apparently you slow cook it long enough, then the oil of the chicken bone with it just
like
oozes
just
out.
like break
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
right?
yeah, I
And so the
guess.
sauce
I feel
comes
like-
in.
This would be such a good niche, like just Asian parents cooking, and then just
Yes.
as if they were teaching you, but you're not really learning anything. I think it would just be
I mean,
a
there's
comedic
this,
thing to watch.
That's
there
true.
is a YouTube channel of like this Cantonese dad making like Cantonese food. and,
Yeah. I watched it.
Mr. Lau,
I didn't even know about this.
made with Mr.
made with
Lau.
Lao. Made with Lao.
Her voice is so. Is it like a voiceover?
The son does it, yeah.
Oh, the son does it.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
and
I
then
watched
you
it.
got- yeah.
But like he cooks all types of Cantonese food and like it's pretty big.
Wow.
Yeah,
so patient. Usually
Yeah.
because usually Asian parents would not even stop to make it in front of you. Like, "Hey, can you Can you not be in there?
That's one thing. Why are like Hong Kong people so aggy all the time? Like I'm just like asking for directions or like I don't know, like I'm just asking for something and they're like,
That's true.
don't interrupt me. Like, what are you doing? Get out of my way. Like
No,
what's-
that's the thing. There, we don't talk to strangers. In Macau and Hong Kong, you don't talk or like
Yeah,
approach
yeah, yeah.
strangers.
They will look at you like, "Mo meh mong ah."
Yeah, what are you looking
Yeah,
for? Why are
exactly,
you talking
exactly.
to me?
What do you mean?
So why you look, but there's always like elderly men just like just sitting just like on the sidewalk. I'm just asking you, like, where can I get this?
Yeah,
That's a simple question. It's like,
They be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Like, "Oh, but it's you're invading my space, dude." It's like,
Yeah,
the
oh
taxi
my God.
drivers. Oh my god.
It's you
Oh,
don't ask
taxi
for
drivers.
directions.
Taxi drivers
Taxi
are
drivers are the
another
worst.
mafia.
But that's
Yeah.
like that's similar to like how and here in America, like if you go to an authentic Asian restaurant, like the waiters and waitresses are rude. They're just
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be like, "What do you
Rude.
want?"
To
Like,
be fair,
"What do you
the
want?"
ruder- the
Straight
ruder
up.
they are, the better the food. That's
Yeah.
it.
So that's over here.
Exactly.
That's over here. I don't know about other places, but over here, if you go
Over
to
here.
Chinatown, for example, and you go to a Chinese restaurant, we've determined if the service is shit, the food is good.
No,
Yep.
that's exactly the same
Yep.
here.
Yep,
It's
it's
exactly
everywhere.
the same. Like
It's-
if it's rude, that's when you know it's real.
Because they don't need to. I feel like
You
if,
don't have to
if your
pretend.
food is shit, you need to compensate with better
Yeah,
service.
True.
Exactly what
Yeah,
Patrick
right.
was saying in a different episode. Exactly.
Yep, yep.
But
And so if
obviously,
you're that type of
you
person
don't-
that like cares about that type of shit,
Yeah.
then don't go. Like, they don't probably even care about like taste of food. You know what I mean? They're like,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
how
They just want to be treated well.
yeah, like all right, hoity
yeah,
toity.
fuck that. I go for the food.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
If the food is slaps, I don't mind. If the food is slaps, I don't mind.
Exactly.
You can
I'm
treat
like,
me however shit you want.
Yeah.
Good food, I'm good.
I'm just like, thank you for the food. Thank you.
I just want good food.
I'm the
bro.
type of person that like even like they get a wrong dish out. I'm not gonna say anything. You know, I'm the type of person. I'm just like,
Oh man.
this is good.
Man, as long as it's
My
good,
friend, I
man.
brought my friends to like a dim sum place, and then like the waitress came, and then they serve xiaolongbao in like a container with like 3 or 4 in there,
Mhm.
and then so she put it on the table, and then one just fell out, like just rolled out. I was like, "Oops!" Didn't even help us. They picked it back up. And then my friends were like, "Wait, what?" You're like, "Oh,
Is what it
just-
is.
Just eat it. It's good. Don't
yeah,
worry."
yeah, yeah.
Don't worry.
5-second rule. 5-second rule.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Never believed in that 5-second rule, bro. It depends where food drops for that 5-second rule to apply.
Anyway, man, you eat anything, man. I say that.
Nah, don't drag it.
I'm not dragging it, bro. What are you talking about?
That's the me of the past.
Yeah, yeah, whatever.
Present Eric is very different to past.
Nah,
And it's
man.
not true. I didn't eat anything. I mean, like within reason.
Within reason.
Within reason.
We
Within
give him
reason.
all the food.
I'm
Yeah, we
cheap,
do.
so anything that's dry that drops on the floor, like I would still eat it. If it's like something that's moist and wet that touches
just-
stuff,
Remove that part, the moisture.
Yeah,
Bite the other side.
Yeah.
Make
I
it work.
remember when I used to eat that as well. Just depends. If I'm in my house, I'm a bit more lenient with what I like. If I drop it, I'll pick it up and I can eat it. Depends. Like you said, if it's dry and it drops in somewhere in my house, for example, depending where it drops, I'm more likely to eat it. But if it's moist, I'm not touching that.
And if it's on a concrete, okay, fair enough. No. It's like,
Oh, I remember back in the. Oh my god, I used to see people the way they took the seriousness of the 3-second rule.
oh no.
It was
Is it?
insane. Like they
They just ate the
kid that dropped ice cream. This is back in- yeah,
No way, an ice cream.
yeah, it's a kid. He was like my neighbor. He dropped ice cream and he
Lick it
still
from
ate
the floor.
afterwards. He's like, it's less than 3 seconds. I was like, are you kidding?
Oh my God.
I was a
All
kid
right.
and I still understood this was wrong. But you know what?
There's a line. There's a line.
There's always that one person, isn't it?
yeah.
To be fair, my girlfriend, she never wastes food. Like, even if, like, I don't know, she uses every single part of the thing, or like, I don't know, she just
That's
never wastes
Filipino
food.
mentality.
That's
Yeah.
the Asian way, man.
Like,
The
how do you
Asian
eat your
cooking
chicken
way.
wing? Like, do you eat the skin and everything, suck everything out, or do you?
I give her like the little bit on the end of the chicken
Oh,
wing. I just give her all that. Yeah,
Yeah.
she loves all that kind of stuff.
I don't know.
Yeah.
If I
Waste
eat
the
a
meat,
chicken,
don't
the
waste
always
the
left
meat.
is bone. That's
Yeah.
it. We don't
Mhm.
waste.
Yeah.
Vietnamese people don't waste their food like
Ooh,
that.
even the cartilage is good to chew on, you know.
Yeah.
Have you
I'm
guys
not
tried
like
chicken
that. I
feet?
don't know. Maybe it's the whiteness in me. I don't know. Maybe.
Have you tried
At least he
chicken
admits
feet?
it. At least he admits it.
It's good. Mm.
What do you say? Sorry.
Chicken feet?
Oh yeah,
Oh, I love chicken feet.
I love that.
I love
That is my dish.
when we go to dim sum. There's two. There's
dim
the
sum.
which was the two.
There's a Thai one. Thai
Oh,
style
the
one.
white
oh,
one?
that looks white.
The white
Yeah.
one. Yeah,
And then
yeah.
the brown one. I like the
I like
brown.
the one with the chilies.
Yeah. The one with the peppers and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. I like that one.
That's
And
the
then,
best.
So
and there's the
good.
other one. What's the other one?
The white one you're talking about.
Yeah, I like
The
the white
other
one. I
one.
like,
There's another
Oh,
one.
Oh, the other. I like the other one, the brown one. What is it?
There's
called?
white
you like
and
the brown one?
Yeah.
I don't mind that one. I like it, but I like the other one more.
The vinegar.
Yeah,
That's
I
nice.
kind of want.
I
Should we go
like
for dim sum today?
Look at it, we're getting hungry.
It's 3:15 p.m., mate. There's no dim sum open right
No,
now.
there's some 24/7 ones, but I'm not sure if they're good.
Oh, those. Yeah.
Ooh,
That's the
I
problem
miss
though.
that.
Dim sum is it's so hard to find a good one. Like a 20.
It's so expensive. Is it expensive in America as well?
Oh yeah, so expensive. It's just like you
Depends
know,
on
you think
where.
about no, because you think about the prices in Asia, and you're just like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If you compare it to prices
yeah,
back then.
because like
But-
you know the ingredients also, you know, it's cheap.
Yeah.
you know?
And if you go like in the center, in the middle of Chinatown, you can get like $5 for like maybe 4 siumai or
Cheap
shit.
for
What-
America.
what
Oh
is
my
China-
god, $5 for 4?
What's Chinatown like in America?
4 sumais? That's crazy.
Yasmin is more.
What's
there.
Chinatown?
Like, how
like?
good is
Oh,
your,
we
like-
were there together.
Like, is
Ah,
it
I
really
was-
big?
Pretty good.
There's a couple of Chinatowns, right? Not only one.
Yeah,
So
Mm.
it's like, yeah, it looks like China. It really does look like China.
it does.
The
Everyone
signs are
and like
Chinese.
you walk past people who speak Chinese.
Yeah, there's
Like,
like
is it-
market and like with fruits, and they're just like, "Quiero comprar." It's like, bro, am I in China?
Man, I
Like,
feel like
it's-
our Chinatown's changed, man. I've seen more.
Oh
cars.
yeah, ours is
I've seen
so
more-
commercialized.
Back in the day when I
What?
used to go to Chinatown, if you walk through Chinatown, you see so many Asian people. Now, if I
Yeah.
walk through Chinatown, I see the least I see is like our type of Asians. It's the least I see now. I see loads of different ethnicities now.
Is it like
So commercialized
Now
now.
a tourist attraction. It's just a
Oh,
tourist
exactly,
attraction.
exactly.
I see. No, yeah, you can find places in Chinatown that is like cheaper. You know,
Mhm.
like if you're like in some parts, you get like cheaper
It's a
things
more
because
local.
everyone around there eat that. So
Yeah.
And if you're a foreigner, they will look at you like, "Oh,
yeah, I went into a restaurant once, and he's like, "Are you in the right place? Like, do you know
Yeah.
what you're eating?" And I spoke to them in Cantonese. So like,
Oh.
"Oh, okay."
Oh, my God.
Oh, it's like, oh. It's like,
What I
oh,
know is if
no.
I see, we've spoken about this, but if we see a restaurant and it's packed, but we don't see like that many East South Asians, that's not the place for us.
That's not there.
Run away,
Yeah,
run away.
no.
It's just popular on Google, but not like
Yeah, exactly. All the Karen just like, message 5-star reviews. Nah. We want the real reviews.
We want all them flavors, man.
Yeah.
We like our season.
Yes. How about you shout out whatever is like coming up with a bunch of bananas?
Oh, we go week by week. We don't plan.
Week
Yeah.
by
we-
week,
it's
week
quite
by week.
spontaneous. A
I
lot of
get
it
it.
is-
Yeah, we
You know
get
what I mean?
it.
Like,
A
yeah.
lot of it's in the moment.
Yeah.
I spoke about an idea earlier. But
Just trying to get this guy onto a podcast. You have to message him like 5
what do you
days.
mean?
I have to like tell you
I come here every
5
Sunday.
hours in advance.
I
that
come
kind
here
of
I come every Sunday. What do you
every
mean?
Sunday, 2 hours late, mate. Luckily, is with a guest, so that's why he comes early. That's
Oh,
why he
yeah.
comes.
So
Let's be
cute.
honest. To be fair, I admit that I was a bit more on time today than I would usually would be because of we're dealing with other people.
Yeah.
He understands that.
But yeah,
Nice.
nothing really to shout out. Just our socials.
Mhm.
I think it's at Bunch of Bananas Pod on
You think?
TikTok and Instagram. Yeah, honestly, it just changes all the time. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Subscribe to
Um,
them on
yeah.
YouTube.
On YouTube as well.
Alright.
That'd be nice.
Probably both.
Yeah, all three. Instagram,
All three.
TikTok.
Um,
and YouTube.
All of them, guys.
Completely
All of them.
forgot.
Bunch of bananas. All right. There are a bunch of
Yeah.
bananas.
I
And,
guess that's really much it.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
No, yeah.
Wait, do you call bananas in UK nanners?
oh,
No.
Nanas?
Nanas.
Did you say that?
I don't know.
You know,
we
I've
say
always
nanas.
like people's like
Yeah,
other
for
countries'
some
impression of our
manners.
accent is so funny to me.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
remember
yeah,
like
yeah.
I was on a game and somebody was mocking the way we say water. Like water.
Water.
Oh,
Even our
Water.
friend, we got like our Hong Kong friend who came here for his studies. He was mocking it as well.
Yeah, he
I'm not gonna bait out his name, but he was actually mocking the way we said water as well. I don't think we say it like that.
Wait, say water?
Water.
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 But he was like water.
Oh my
Water.
god, they're crazy.
Wait,
You know what? It's
so-
funny. Like where we learn English, right? We learn like UK English, but then we speak it like US. You know, like
Yeah.
Right.
I would
And you know,
so
a
love
lot
to
of
have the American accent.
I do know some Hong Kong people who like to call themselves like that they have a UK accent. They say Hong
They
Kong
try.
accent has a UK accent. I'm like,
They
that
try.
sounds so different. It's
No,
not the
it's not.
same. But because they like Hong Kong and UK, they go by the English, the UK curriculum in schools.
Yeah.
Ah,
Like we have like
US.
GCE, GCSEs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's what you guys. Yeah. So
You can tell that they have the US accent because when you try to use UK accent, like with our classmates, they don't understand. Like, they're like,
I love
It's
I
so
prefer the
different.
American accent. I would love the
You
American
prefer
accent.
American? I can't
I like the
understand.
No,
American accent.
if you guys come to America, like people would love
Oh,
UK accents.
cool.
Like
That's the
you guys
same with
would be
America.
popular.
America though, like, if America, like America, like my mate, for example, he's like I told you, he's American. Like the girls love his accent. It's
Yeah,
insane.
I
They love his
thought
accent.
everyone hates Americans. Like, you know, whenever Americans go, they just, you know.
I think it's the nice ones are the ones that are not too exaggerated, and it's the same with the
Mm.
British accent. If like you got
I
like a
guess so.
really like exaggerated British accent, no one's gonna like
Right.
that. But
That's
just
right,
the
right.
subtle ones are quite nice.
Yeah.
I don't like ours. Our one's a bit.
Is
How would you
yours
describe
exact?
ours?
Yours seems pretty.
It's good. I
don't
understand.
think-
You know,
I think-
unlike like if it's Australian accent, it's really hard to understand.
Oh, Aussie, mate. That's crazy. That's
It's so
crazy.
hard.
I was gonna say that, but
Alright.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say I
Times I'm
prefer
like-
like an American accent. Subtle Asian, not subtle Asian, no, subtle American accent. I like that.
Subtle American.
Yeah, I like
Nice.
a subtle American accent, not too exaggerated, but it's nice.
Yeah.
British accent, I'm just bored of.
Wow.
I'm just kind of bored of it. I feel like it's just because it's different, and that's why people like it.
How can
It
you be
just sounds
bored
so
of it?
like it just sounds so proper. You know.
The saddest thing is I can't pick up on a new accent. Even in my Vietnamese, it's a British accent. It's just terrible.
Oh really?
Yeah.
British accent Vietnamese.
I mean, I just say like I said, it's like it's a Chinglish. It's just terrible. Like if you can give me.
Why do you call it Chinglish when it's Vietnamese, bro?
How am I
Chinglish
gonna
is
say
Chinese.
English?
Vitlish.
Yeah, just go by that Vitlish, bro.
Chinglish just kind of rolls off your tongue.
Yeah, for Chinese
Vitlish.
English. Not,
Vitlish.
yeah, Vitlish.
Vitlish.
Just doesn't sound right.
Well, that's your pop. That's Vietnamese.
And
That's
at least if I say Chinglish, people understand. Like when I explain it to my co-workers, for example,
bro. Chinglish is Chinglish, Chinese English.
like they
bro.
understand it, even if it isn't Chinese.
All right, let's close off the segment, mate. This guy's walking.
Less than a minute, guys. All right,
Thank
thank
you
you
so
guys
much.
for watching.
It was nice
Thank you
meeting
for having
y'all.
us.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for
Good
having
luck
us.
with your whole podcast.
Yeah, and you guys.
You too, guys.